Give it to me like.
Hey, if you are watching this video right now, I just want you to consider yourself very, very lucky, because what I'm about to reveal to you guys, the idea that I'm about to reveal to you guys, it is something that I believe 99.8% of you guys have not heard of it before.
Wow.
In fact, the way I started practicing this idea, started working on it, started implementing this idea, it's actually even different from, a little bit different from how I researched about it. And just in the space of 4 months, I was able to realize a sum of 1 million naira. I mean, it was just so beautiful, because I wasn't really expecting it to be like that, to be that so fast. First of all, before I go through the ideas and stuff like that, and all the steps and everything, let me introduce myself to you. My name is Odi Agbebo. I'm the CEO of Afua Transact in Edo State, Benin City. My official name on Facebook is Pastor Odi Agbebo. You'll see that now on your screen. I also have, I normally do funny comic. I'm also a content creator. I make funny videos too. My page is Funny Odini, so I'm quite known online. So I'm not going to do something that I'm going to tarnish my image or spoil my name because of the little money you want to give to me. I'm not poor, I'm not broke. So I can decide to keep the idea to myself. I'm very, very fine. But the truth is that I cannot even cover everywhere because of nature of the business. So anyway, before we go into details, let me go to my office. I got how to sit down for a sidecar. All right, let's get down to business. So have any of you heard of on-demand fuel delivery services? On-demand fuel delivery services. Have any of you heard about it? No, I'm not very sure about that. You see, this is all simply an idea of delivering fuel, gas, diesel to people's doorstep. That means people no longer need to go to the filling stations to get fuel, to get diesel, or go to the gas stations to get gas. You can deliver these things to the consumers right at their own comforts, right in their houses or in their business places. You can deliver it to them. You don't need to go out. You don't need to go to anywhere. You don't even deliver. If peradventure there may be a car stops somewhere because of there is no fuel, he can simply call you and you deliver the fuel to the customer right where he or she is. That is just the basic idea of on-demand fuel delivery services. Now, the way it is practiced, okay, let me give you, for example, now let me give you like options of an example of on-demand fuel delivery services in the world, because I think the oldest company started in 2014, so it's almost like it's a new idea. It hasn't gone around yet through in most countries yet. So it's an opportunity for someone to make good sum of money, as a very good sum of money, because there is little or no competition. There is no ringleader or someone that is trying to oppress others that are just coming under. There's nothing like that. You see, as I'm telling you this idea now, you see it's new. You've not really heard about it. That they wanted to deliver fuel. You don't see person company where you will say they deliver fuel for people's houses, for their doorstep. You just call and you deliver them for them. Have you seen something like that in Nigeria? Have you heard about it? If you've not heard about it, most of you have not heard about it. So it's a very new idea. I remember when I started mine, it was strange. So the way I went about it, the first month I made about 50,000 naira plus, because it was still very new in people's ear. The second month I made about 150, a bit 200,000. And the second month was about 300. And the fourth month it was 500 plus. That was when I said, no, I have to teach people about this, because obviously I was having my own limitations. It's not even possible for me to cover all locations because it was getting more stressful, and the condition in it was a bit disturbing. So I just said that no, the way I'm practicing it is not something that's going to be easy for me. If I want to practice it alone, or I want to do the business alone by myself, I don't want to teach anyone. But if there's no need for me to teach anybody, the other way for me to do it, and I can cover almost every location, is if I have the money to develop the app. Because on-demand food delivery services, most companies that are into this business, they have app for it, because it's like Uber or Bolt. You just price your phone, you order for fuel or diesel, and the driver will connect to you wherever you are. The driver is going to bring the fuel to you. They call them fleets. You have fleets. That means maybe trucks or mini trucks that will help you move this fuel from maybe the filling station down to the consumer in this place. Now, let me give you examples. Like we have my petrol pump. My petrol pump is in India. They started with delivery of fuel, and they did it about for 1 year. When they now discovered that there was a great funding for this company, the government now decided to create problem for the company. So they were no longer able to deliver fuel, because it was a new idea then. They were no longer able to deliver fuel. They started delivering diesel. So we have my petrol pump in India. We still have a field in USA. Then field is also a delivery service for fuel delivery services. Then we also have Carrefour. Carrefour is in India. Is in UAE. They are also delivering fuel for you wherever you are. They deliver it. They bring the fuel to your doorstep. Wherever, if your car is down somewhere, if you have a ship or whatever, so long you need fuel, gas, diesel, they are going to bring it to you, into your house. Then we also have Booster. Booster is in USA. They do the same thing. They deliver fuel to your doorstep. Now we have Yoshi. Yoshi is also a USA. They do more than delivery of gas and fuel and diesel. They also deal in car wash, and even changing of your tire, your oil change, your oil, and the oil change. If your oil, those that drive, you understand what I'm saying. When you change your oil, maybe your car is due for servicing. You can just simply call them, and they will come and change it for you. They even tire check. If there's a problem with your tire, maybe there's a leakage or something, they can come and check it for you and fix it for you. So that is for Yoshi. Then we also have Gaston. Gaston is in Paris, France. They also deliver fuel. In Nigeria, like I told you before, I said we have about two companies joining it in Lagos. One is Fuel Up. They deliver fuel, diesel, anywhere you are. Then you have UR Fuels too in Lagos. They do the same thing. But the issue with these companies, whereby as in you as an individual, you may find it very difficult to practice or implement this idea in the way these guys implemented it, because it is capital intensive. Do you have money for trucks? I'm not sure. Now let me just give you how someone can start this idea, or how this guy started his idea, how they go about it. It's quite different from mine, because the way I'm going to explain to you now is you will discover that it is a bit capital intensive and it's a little bit stressful, not like mine. Now, the first thing you consider before starting this business is license and your government regulation. License and government regulation. You know, this is a petroleum product. How can you beat that issue of license? Do you know how much it costs to get a license for you to be a legitimate distributor of petroleum products? I don't think I have to tell you that. But the way I did mine, which I'm going to show to those people that will enroll, that will join the WhatsApp group and make payment for that particular class. I'm going to show you, I'm going to give you the knowledge on how to be able to become free from the issue of license. I'm going to give you that idea, so you're not going to have a problem with that. Then, secondly, fleets of trucks or cars or whatever means you're going to use in transporting this fuel to people's doorstep. Do you have money for trucks? Most of these companies, they employ trucks. For example, UR Fuel in Lagos, they have customized trucks they normally use in transporting diesel fuel to businesses or private homes. Can you afford that? There's a way I solved that. Drivers, we can also solve that for you. There's a way to solve it. This particular condition, fleet and drivers, is very simple to solve. So you don't have to do it in the way these guys are doing theirs. Now, another thing you should also consider is working with filling station. That is quite easy. You can just get to a filling station and make arrangements with them so that it will be easier for you. Then the last one is the app development. Developing the app. To develop an on-demand delivery fuel delivery service app. When I contacted an Indian company, because in the process when I was making my research and stuff like that, prior to when I started doing my offline, because I said no, I will not allow this app to stop me from doing it. So when I contacted this Indian company, they told me it will cost me about 18 million naira to develop this app, because it's going to look like Uber and Bolt. 18 million naira. So I was a bit discouraged. So I started looking for local software developers in Nigeria. I was trying to arrange the teams and all of them so that they can different players and needs. While I was doing that, I said, okay, let me just try it offline. And I was doing it through offline. I started offline. So I discovered that I don't even really need the app now. Do I want to show you how to practice this? You will so much love it. It's not going to be capital intensive for you. It's more or less very, very cheap to start. I'm telling you the simple truth. Now, there's another thing you also go to consider too. You know, these mini trucks, these fleets that normally go distributing the diesel and fuel, they have measurement scale, or should I say meter. Not easy measuring. Now, I remember when I started it then in the beginning, I said, let me try using keg. I had problem. When I mean I had problem. I won't lie to you. So I will not even recommend kegs, plastic kegs for you. I won't try that, because customers will tell you, this liter what you bring come now. See, you know which waiting I pay for now. You know which waiting I pay for. Why are you going to pay? Give me this kind of thing. Becomes quarrel, becomes trouble. Some of them they're not aware that plastic rubbers expand. They expand. So how are you going to beat that? I'm going to show you in our private class. To those people that are going to make payments, I'm going to show them how they are going to be able to beat that, whereby you can gain the trust of your customers. You're not going to have any problem with that. I don't have any issues with that now, because I've done my homework. I did everything. I made my research, did my practice, my practice, and I was able to get the results that I wanted. So I'm going to show you all these things in the class. I'm going to talk more on it. I'm going to expatiate more. Practical steps of how to implement this. Like I'm telling you, and I told you before, in your location, wherever you're going to practice this, you'll be so surprised. That's the way I listen to you now. It's very new. You've not heard of it before. By the time you're going to start it in that location, wherever you're going to start this idea in that location, you'll be so surprised how many people actually need that service in your area. Some people just want to stay at home. I'm telling you, some people are just at home. They just prefer to just call you, I beg, bring fuel, come give me. The money they're going to spend in buying small liters of fuel for like in 1 week, they will go to the filling station today, tomorrow, next tomorrow. Some of them will spend transport fare to that place. They can just buy it once and you don't bring it to them, and they'll be very okay. None of them going to filling station again. So it's so beautiful. If you're interested in this class, just click the link below. Click the WhatsApp link below this video. Click it. and join the WhatsApp group. Please, if you are joining the WhatsApp group, know that you are not coming to join and benefit from the class for free. No, I'm not going to train for free, because anything that is free, they purge. If I make it free, it will cast. I don't want it to cast yet. I want to place a fee on it so that very limited people will apply for it, and those limited people will go and practice it, and they're going to be maybe the first people in their location to do it and benefit from it. By the time anybody is coming to join, you will be the one to even train them. You'll be the one to teach them it, and you will teach them on the fee, because you didn't get it for free. I didn't get it for free. I knew how long I knew what it took me to make my research, how I even had to pay for some setting on some sites just for me to get the knowledge. So if you're interested in having access to this of this idea, click the link below this video, the WhatsApp link, and definitely I'm going to give you all the informations that you need in setting up your business in wherever you are. Thank you very much.